Ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I'm being assaulted. I haven't even said hello to everybody yet. And I'm in pain. And now I'm in more pain. Thanks a lot, guys. You wouldn't download a car. You 100% would.
Hello.
Oh. Hello? Hello? Can you work, please? Why'd you break? Why you break everything? Why you don't work? Everything was working.
G'day, mate.
Okay, now go away. Thank you.
Hi there.
Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, one more time. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, it's working now. Hi everybody. How y'all doing today? It's me, KeeshPlay. Keish, the shadow gremlin of twitch.tv/KeeshPlay, and Twitch's local nothing because I'm not important enough to be anything. Hi. It's Saturday, which means we're playing Stormblood and Final Fantasy, and you know, actually playing it, not just walking around it all day. Yes, so hello, Orky. You nutter. Mr. Corporate Cassette Noises. Hello, Journey. Hello, Dementium. Hello, Zowowo. Hello, Dermot. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. I don't know about you, Gal, but I'm doing all... This is pain. This is pain, Dermot. Dermot, you... Pain. It's pronounced y'all. No. No, it very much isn't. I refuse. We ain't doing that. We haven't even been actually broadcasting. Well, we have been broadcasting for more than 5 minutes, but we haven't been actually live for more than 5 minutes, and already the puns. Ah, oh, wrong one. Ah. Why are you like this, Dermot? Why are you like this? You expect different how? I don't know. Maybe I expect, you know, someday I'll be blessed by no puns for an entire stream. It's never happened, but you know what? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Someday my dreams will come true. I mean, my dreams will be coming true very, very shortly, of those of you know, winter and a very, very special time of year. And you know what? It's just gonna come soon, and there's nothing you can do to stop her. But don't worry, that's not today. Don't worry, she's defrosting. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Because the rule of thumb is I'm not allowed to play a Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. Soon. Until then, y'all get to hear about her defrosting memes constantly and forever. No Christmas music until December 1st. Fuck that. Fuck that. If I have to listen to the Skeleton War 365 days a year, you know what? Y'all can deal with McQueen for a few months. Or else murder. Why, Orky? Orky, we can't have that kind of talk in chat. You gotta say in Minecraft. In Minecraft, Orky. There we go. Good. I appreciate that. Nope. God damn it. Hi, Kentucky. I mean, bye. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. No regrets, god damn it. Wow. Vicious. Look, I have an idea of something I want to do to add to the slab. And to make it, you know, something a little bit more special rather than just the woo, there I go. Today's October 358, 2022. The spooky season never ends. Fuck, I know. But you know what? What also never ends? My threat of defrosting the queen. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Yes. What's the frosting the queen? That's not even a pun, Dermot. That is just you cutting up words. All right, so where were we? We were doing something last week. Doesn't matter. I don't like Mariah Carey. Well, too bad. She's Christmas. It's either her or Bubble. Take your pick. Although this is my large lad. Whoop, wrong button. This is my large lad on his large cat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. I think we had to go over here. Doesn't matter. Eartha Kitt. Does she have a Christmas album? Your large lard. Dermot, that's not even a pun. Now you're just swapping letters around. Mary Shitscram, thank you. That one I'll accept. No, it's spoonerism. Well, I'm gonna get a very angry emote soon, so. So we are picking up where we left off last week, where everybody, you know, was kind of fighting each other. We're going to install a giant magic wall, and Ishtola brutally murdered a man using nothing but her words. Holy shit, I still love that. I love that that happened. It was amazing. It was beautiful. And holy shit. I want to see her do it again and again and again and again. But for now... Did you like your walk yesterday? My walk was wonderful. We walked, we explored, I showed everybody around the big cities, and then my favorite little goblin town. It was wonderful. Oof. Okay. Alright, so FYI, I will be shifting a lot during stream today because I had a chiropractor assessment earlier today, and my knees are on fucking fire, even with medicine. So just be warned, I will be shifting my legs a lot, which means I will be sitting up and doing weird shit as my model shifts around. We'll be alting, controlling all. No. Fire, you say? Do you need a fire extinguisher, a fire hose, maybe a halon system? No. I'm on fire, not made of fire. What you said there was spoonerism, Keish. No. No. No, it's just my words and my brain not working together as they always do. Oh, you're hot. Ah. Well, you know, Orky, you're kind of hot there yourself. But no, seriously, you're really hot. It is very hot out, and you are an orca out of water. Please stay hydrated. Teefies, yeah. The best kind. Speaking of staying hydrated, they are the best teefies, except for the people who are weirded out by the middle shark tooth. Because if you look, middle, yes, middle tooth. Don't worry about it. It works. Hydrated. Damn, I knew I was forgetting I knew I was doing something wrong. That's fine. My boyfriend, who is a literal shark, also has middle tooth. Good. Do you file your oars down to points like the Wood Elves and Elder Scrolls? No, they're just naturally this way. And I think there was SeaWorld in Ohio, the very idea of which is the biggest hubris in the history of theme parks. I mean, it's just a water park. That's not very hardcore. I mean, I am literally made of shadow and manifested bone, so I'm still weightless though. Yeah. All right. Let's start this before my knees give out while I'm sitting. We have the requisite consent. 'Tis time to put Nama's power to use. If the ether flows as planned, all that remains is to have the Ironworks engineers do their work at the ruins. Come, let us return to the House of the Crooked Coin. Bye, Serena. It was nice seeing you again. He's so happy. Except when he's running into things. Oh no. You're not filing your teeth down to eat the corpses of fallen warriors after battle. I mean, you don't know. I mean, you don't know what I do in my off time. I shall begin at once. You may wish to step back. Wow, Dermot. Wow. I'm gonna bonk you for that one. Alrighty, Shola, do the magic thing. That is certainly a magic thing. Focus! You leave Pencilbeard alone. He's very pretty.
Did it work?
That's what I'm asking. No, it's all fucked up.
It did. Ether may flow freely to the burn once more.
Smile. But not a smile, it's sort of a smirk. I do not pretend to understand what you did, Ishtola, but you did it. Thanks to you and Keish, of course, we have taken a momentous step towards securing our defenses. Now, as much as I believe the rest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed. The others may already have returned from their missions, and I would like to know how things stand. As would I. Without further ado, then. Okay, bye. Just leave me here. I'm fine. All by myself. All by myself. The Enclave is... Come on. No, wait. No, that's the wrong one. That one. There. Teleportation, baby. The most OP ability ever, and I want it. Give me the ability to teleport, and I'll go work for NASA. I'll be the best goddamn astronaut there ever was. Lord Hine is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, please. Yes, please. Astronaut. Doma never looked quite like this ornate on the SNES. I mean, you just didn't use your imagination, Dermot. Bah. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Woof, 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 woof. Very tall. Look how tall he is. Ah, what a hug. He's so cute. Judging by your triumphant expressions, I take it all went well in the Azim Steep. Indeed, we have secured a suitable source of energy for the barrier. Excellent. Good. Tataru and I have commissioned Garland Ironworks to ensure that the field generators function as they should. A team of engineers stand ready to set it out for the burn at a moment's notice. You need only say the word. I thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. The minutiae of the arrangements you may leave to me. Minutiae. Puppy. Woof, 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 woof. Look, bare chest. Yes. Best puppy. Ah. Which just leaves me with the small matter of our alliance. So, Yugiri and Hakuro, how fared you with our neighbors? My lord, all the factions we approached are in agreement that the Empire poses a threat, and many responded positively to the talk of an alliance. From Hingashi to Suinosato, however, we received outright rejections. The former will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the later will not involve itself in conflict. Just as we expected then. Well, there's naught to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. To each of the nations we were amenable to an alliance, I will personally send a missive. And once I have attended to that, I believe we have done everything we can to fortify Doma's defenses. For the time being, at least. All of which means I may leave for the meeting in Alamigo with a lighter heart. Yugiri, Hakuro, if you would be so kind as to hold the fort in my absence. Nod. Nod, nod. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Bare-chested. Boo. Hello, someone. Welcome on in, buddy. My friends, we could not have achieved so much in so little time without your help. For that, I give you my heartfelt thanks. Till the meeting, then. Nod. I took the liberty of asking Thancred to attend as well. He should have arrived in Alamigo Quarter by now. Then let us not keep him waiting, shall we? Nod. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Leave me all by myself here. But not by myself. Puppy. Hello. You. Hug. This is the worst hug ever, but you know what? It's fine, because look how big he is. Ha 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 ha. I want all his hugs. All his floof. All of it. Mine. Oh, I did go row. I'm proud. Yeah, well, I went back to row. I don't know if I'm going to stick to it, though, because after playing Mikote and Aura for so long, the movements for Rogadin feel really slow. Like, yes, I am moving at the same speed, but the animation just feels so slow. Even like super speed run animation, especially from the back, looks kind of laggy. You get used to it. I know. I did play Rogadin for the first, like, 40 levels. And then I swapped to Mikote. But I wanted to see, like, how this feels now, because my biggest issue with Rogadin when I started was everything looked like I was wearing a giant tent, and I got fed up with it because it looked terrible in everything. Because their steps are ginormous, they are. But I'm also just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. It feels weird being a big guy. So I think I might actually be going back to Mikote. Though I don't know how short I can make an aura. But at the same time, the aura can't wear my suit, my favorite eye patch, so it makes me sad. Yeah. Fashion quiche. No, fashion quiche. It's because they're taking fewer steps, because their steps are ginormous. Well, their feet are ginormous. Everything about them is ginormous. Also, I kind of wish that their waist tapered in a little more. Just so that they weren't so rectangle in everything. You should go full Lalafell. All the steps. No, fuck that. I hate the Lalafell walk cycle. It is bad. I don't like it at all. It just, no. They are rectangle because they are trunk built, yes, but they could still go, like, have a little more taper to the waist. Just like how the Rothgar do it. Or, like, a slightly larger head that actually matches the size of this goddamn body. He's like 12 heads tall. Hey, Alpha is here. Alpha is here, but he's not my Alpha. No, he's a traitor Alpha. We don't talk to traitors now, do we, chat? Go with the horned guys, then. Maybe. Like I said, it depends on... I'm going to see, like, how short I can make them. And see if I'm okay with that. Imposter sussy Alpha? Yes, there's also a frog. We don't know where he came from, but he's there. Then how do you buy goods and services if you don't talk to traders? No, Dermot. Traitors, not traders. No, only tall. No. I want to be small. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to click that. I want to be small. I want to be short. I'm just a little guy. I mean, Cobalt Quiche is 4 foot, and Shadow Quiche is 5 foot, so still short. And I think that to get that short, I have to be Mikote. All right, let's see if I can backtrack to it. Yes, okay. Ishtola has told me... Oh, that's right. British. Terrible British. Ishtola has told me all. No, that is not the right... You know what? Fuck it. That is the voice now. Ishtola has told me all, and I duly told Oriange and Kryle. Kryle in particular was concerned about Alphino, but I assured her that... Ow. Fuck. Ow. I just bumped my knee. Oh, regret. Regret. Ow. Okay. 1 sec. Oh, ow. I am stretching my knee. My knee is now against my chest. Oh, my knee is on fire. Kryl in particular was concerned about Alphino, but I assured her that everything that can be done for him is being done. She agreed to continue with her own task for the time being on the condition that I contact her the moment there is any development. So that leaves 4 of us to attend the council. Ehrenfeld is here to assist with security, incidentally, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one missing, Alphino, I expect. Or another one missing, Alphino, I expect. But it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. I shan't be far behind. Ugh, okay. Ugh, okay, that's better. Wait, who? Oh, you. I thought I had to go upstairs.
Ah, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Welcome to Alamigo. The Alliance leaders have already arrived. May I show you to the meeting chamber?
Upon proceeding to royal... tea party! Mini tea party, yay! Get your popcorn, folks. It's time. Hello,
Mistress
you.
Lys, Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
Yay.
Why are you still queen? You should have abdicated the throne by now. Ma queen.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
Considering that, our country was the first to fall before, or, the Alliance was even born, but you know what? That would have been a great thing, like, 5 years ago.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and
No.
new.
No, Ron, don't tell me that. Ron, you can't tell me that. It's so far. It's so far away. It's been so long.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Cannon did stop stalling. I mean, I could stall more. I mean, I could just, we could just stand right here, looking at this man's wonderful penciled on beard. It is quite nice. He is quite hot. He is nice. He's pretty. I don't know how I feel about the armor, but I mean, we can work with that. I mean, we could just, fluff up the fluffy piece and, maybe actually like, I don't know, reveal the other side and maybe take it both down and get rid of the armor piece, show the nipple, release it to the air, just do a Hanzo. Is this enough stalling for you, Ron? Ron, is this enough stalling for you? I can stall more. Lalafell at 100% has a booster seat. No, she's got the royal pillow.
'Tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together.
You're the one who wants to get the show.
In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions.
Small,
Without
small,
whom,
small,
we
big.
would not be here.
With apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
Okay, who's gonna die this time?
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council.
Ah.
I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I don't get why they bring this up now. It's inviting bad things. I mean, it's red flags. It's red flags. It's just red flags.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
I mean, you can't fuck up as badly as Alphino did the first time, so. I'm sure you'll do
friends. Let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future.
fine. To the future.
My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the East.
Tavern bar should have 3 different sections. One for Lalafell, one for mid-level races, and one for big boys. Journey. That's segregation. We can't do that. You have to accommodate everybody equally. That's the way things are supposed to be. You make sure you have enough booster seats for everybody. If your maximum capacity is 300, you better have 300 booster seats on standby. And you make sure all those chairs are reinforced for the big-ins.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
After all the stuff Alfie did in AR, you really can't dig that well deeper. Nope. Nope. He fucked that bed.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways. If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
Of course, we have to get all those pirate and boat imageries, don't we?
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
Are we going to take the fight to them?
The Ascians.
Oh, them. Yeah, we're already working on that.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions.
Your hair's so
They who
pretty.
bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
All their hoes, all their woes!
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
We send an elite strike force. The Warrior of Light. I'm sure he can do it.
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea?
Speak
Wow,
your
that
mind,
echo.
Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all.
Yeah, you had that Ascian crystal up your butt for the entirety of ARR, didn't you?
Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
I mean, nobody would believe that.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
See, that would have been better as just, oh yeah, it is the Crown Prince actually died, and this person is actually a fake that had surgery in order to look like him and to be his replacement. Like, that would have been a more convincing thing than, oh yes, he's dead and he's walking around with the skin of evil. Yeah.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however.
But Keish, this is a fantasy world. There's demons and such. Yeah, but this is
There is
darkness.
no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory. With a team of operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
We're gonna do it whether you say yes or no.
I'm for Master Thancred's proposal. We shine a light upon the Ascian and test the Empire's unity.
I'm sorry, Linda Luminsa. I will never get used to your post-ARR voice. It is just... It sounds so weird. It sounds so weird to me. I'm sorry. I cannot hear 7 hells coming out of that voice.
'Twas his plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
Yeah, it's missing that deeper baritone to it. Oh no, a migraine!
That way. Sorrow.
Oh, this is new. Hello, darkness,
History
my old friend.
must be changed.
Wait, what? Oh, what? What is this?
Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light, expunging all form and life.
Shadowbringers?
Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
There's a voice.
Oh?
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Hypo.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Oh, is that, Warrior of Darkness?
Is it over?
Master Thancred!
12 for Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready. Swiftly!
My queen.
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
Shadowbringers! Shadowbringers! It's starting! It's starting! He's the first! I know this part. I didn't know how it happened. I know what's happening. Yes.
What could have
I mean,
done this?
oh no,
And-
how
and
terrible.
Why just him and not the others?
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Keish, the darkness of doors.
God, that only makes it worse. You're to let us know the moment there's any change, all right?
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Alize and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
I heard words, which I think was the Warrior of Darkness.
So, in between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
I was in the darkness.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh. Called.
Oh?
Called?
I myself examined Thancred.
Is his soul
Reach out
gone?
as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul.
Oh, okay, that explains. Okay.
That Thancred alone was stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether. A consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian, the Hebrea.
See, he's dead.
The owner
Oops.
of the voice,
He's a zombie.
whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but
We
may we
scarf
leave
69
Thancred in
now?
your care for a time.
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
I may not be a scion, but I'm a friend. A useless friend. I didn't even get a headache. Wow. I'm really not a scion or important anymore at all.
Thank you, Lys.
She wasn't called for good reason.
As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
I don't
Whoever
know if there is
or whatever
an
is
Ascian
behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
He is a corpse possessed by a spirit, not the Crown Prince, dude. I mean, close enough. Oh look, I have spoken with the Resistance Guard. Thancred died. Oops, I should stop talking to people. I just tried to call Urianger on the link peril. He didn't respond, but I dare to hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Ah, Urianger. Something has happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapsed. A disembodied voice suddenly started. What? That's... We should talk about this in person. All right, we'll... Oh, no. You hear the voice in that... No, we're not going... No, I want to go back. You can't make me go back. And we are not affected by meeting. The voice was the signs we're talking specifically, but the silence, yeah, not lies though, because she fucking sucks. I don't know financial possible haste. Okay. I gotta go back. Fuck.
You have learned the emote Endure. Urgh.
It's the place. Oh no, we're going to the Rising Stones. Okay. Not the Waking Sands.
If anybody else heard that voice, we'll find out soon. Good luck. Good luck. I should go back to the meeting and the other scenes here, but if there's anything I can do, like, anything at all, oh my god, you must let me know, alright? Promise me.
Dermot, I'm gonna slap you. Right, let's be on our way. I see your puns. At least, well, your attempt at puns. Oh, hey, they let me return directly. That's nice. Hello, Beardy McBeardson.
Urianger! God, it's good to see you.
You're not dead, like Thancred.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
Ominous music time, yeah!
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That
No.
I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
Then why didn't you come meet us in Alamigo instead of us coming to you?
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
Forward and
One
back,
other thing.
and then forward
During
and
my
back.
visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
That and she murdered a man with, like, 2 words. So, like, that was amazing as well. It's called long distance
Well, that
communication.
spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at 2 apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
Really?
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
So many investigations,
Indeed,
so little
I
time.
shall make it my task to. The voice. It calleth to me once more.
Are you going sleepies? Oh, are you all going sleepies?
I hear it too.
Only you. Only you.
No! Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
Okay, who went out this time?
No. No, this can't be happening!
Oh, both of them now.
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes!
Don't worry, everybody else in the
beg
room.
you.
We've got this, I'm sure.
Say something. Anything. Not again. Please. Not again.
Oh, there we go. Other people are in fact concerned. But not me. I must stand there heroically. Oh, now I'm helping. So all the scions are zombies. Forgive me, that was an unseemly display. Oh, Hori,
It happened before our very eyes, my lady. None here would have behaved any differently. We have borne the two of them to a private chamber, but tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo?
I'm afraid so. Though, given the circumstances, it would seem best to observe them together. I will send word to Lies and that he should be brought here.
Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades and how it may be cured. This is the route. Thus we will rouse them, no matter what.
That we will, Hori. That we will. But first thing... Ron. No spoilers. This is your warning. No, no happy face. This is an actual warning. No fake spoilers either. Abduct the potato. Don't care. This is an actual warning, Ron. No spoilers. No fake spoilers. They're spoilers. I know I have already been spoiled on some stuff, but not others. So there's no exceptions here. You keep your mouth shut. That goes for all of y'all in chat. I'm watching y'all. All of you. But first thing first. Our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter.
Of course.
Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa. He'd been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you.
Oh, who?
I have no idea who any of these people are. You know what? That's fine. These are all ARR people. Now I teleport to Linda Limits' house. Oh God, the worst city. Where? Upper decks. Boop. 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 Oh, excuse me. Linda Leminsa, yes. The leader of the city her name is a jumble of letters that spells something out like whatever. So I just call her Linda Leminsa because Limsa Lominsa is the name of the city. So she's Linda Leminsa. And this is her city. So this is Linda Leminsa's house. As you probably guessed, it's Gabu we've come to see. The private here will bring him out to us. Ever since the maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can. And after what befell our friends, I have taken to the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain. Aw, I remember Gabu. Poor little guy. He's just a baby, but he got tainted by primal influence.
Here he is, my lady.
Look at the cute little kobold. Yeah.
Gabu, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you. We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet.
How does he eat? Well, he probably still eats normally. I mean, like the whole being, you know, tainted by a primal is quite literally just you have an unending urge to worship that primal, which he's fighting in himself, which is why he's not active. But it doesn't interfere with like your need to sustain yourself. It's just that you wish to, you know, spend all your time and energy worshiping this thing otherwise, and, you know, figuring out ways to get others to worship it, and such, and so on and so forth. Is this a goblet? No, this is a cobalt.
You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now.
And kobolds in Final Fantasy XIV are little
I've
fluffy
seen
little
my
guys.
share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well.
Over and over again.
But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear.
Oh, I'm interested how it's going to happen to her. You don't have to bear this burden alone.
No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
And then I pass out. Oops.
Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day. Come on. We have friends to save.
Cute little guy. He's just a baby. Yeah. Fireworks? Where? All the way over there. Yay. Let's return to the Rising Stones and take it from there. Thanks again for agreeing to come. It meant a lot to me. No, not cobalt. Cobalt! A shared piece of hardware. No, it's kobold. There's a D in that. Back to the Rising Stones. Not to be confused with the Waking Sands. I never want to go back to Waking Sands. Whoop. Trade return. Fuck that shit. I mean, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Wow, wow. Oriante's dead. Oh no. I did some thinking on the way back here, and I think Hori is right. We need to seek outside help. Ordinarily, we would turn to our own experts on such matters, but they're both among the stricken. I will begin by reaching out to the myriad of guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, Grandfather Minfilia had a wealth of connections between them, and I mean to explore those avenues as well. Or avenues too. We'll find a way to save everyone, mark my words. Much and more has happened in recent days, some of it good, some not so. But all around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alphino to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire, they march on in the face of great adversity, bearing heavy burdens. Everyone is playing their part, and so must I. You have your own part to play, I know, and it's bigger than most, so I won't keep you. Just promise that you'll visit from time to time. I promise I'll have good tidings to share with you when you do. I'm assuming that is where the patch ended. Yeah, this is definitely where the patch would have ended. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
The Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear.
Hi, can I have a quickie?
Hi, Jagged. Welcome on in, dude.
No, Tim, it's pronounced quiche.
But I mean, just for you. Just for you. You can have a quickie.
A word from your radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me?
You're not my son.
Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment.
Is he Elidibus? But Elidibus already had a body, didn't he?
And with this adamant flesh at my
disposal, or is he somebody else?
I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave. Father.
Ooh.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back.
Emmett?
Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
What? I didn't think you showed up this early.
What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery.
What?
Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms.
It is Emmett.
You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal.
Oh, this is... ooh.
That is why this empire exists, why I built it.
Oh.
Oh dear. Have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss.
Oh.
And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty.
Okay, I was wondering about that because if he is the grandson, that means I was wondering, like, did he join the Ascians later? Not. Oh, but if he's ooh.
To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns.
That's a lot of power.
To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
Wait, did he make... Oh.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Wait.
Such a waste of time and energy. Both yours and mine.
Wait, what? I thought he had to go find a new body to... What?
Lest you forget, you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you, pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
But you need to shove an Ascian crystal up a butt in order to Ascian come back. What? I am so confused. Confused but intrigued. Who said he didn't? I mean, he literally... Meanwhile, the resistance... Meanwhile again. Fuck this meanwhile. Oh, Alfie? Oh, Alfie, please tell me you're not gonna pass out in the middle of the wilderness and be left for dead. Please don't. What in the world? Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Dead. All dead. But I see no wounds, nor any evidence of battle. Damn them, they finally used it. Sorry, damn them, they finally used it. The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Girabanya, a gas, Black Rose it was called. And to breathe it is to breathe your last. And that did this? I thought the project abandoned, and its vile fruit destroyed, but naught else could have wrought such an atrocity. Fools. What do they hope to gain with this butchery? Can they not see that a rule won through terror will not endure? How many more provinces must they lose? Magical mustard gas. Nay, wait. This is not the work of men, but monsters. The Ascians. It cannot be a coincidence that their trail led us here. Their objective was never to rule, but to sow strife and discord. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of the bringers of chaos. Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. We must find the Ascians and put an end to their plot. Nod. You're not even gonna loot the bodies? Take all their stuff? Yes, it is the first time I hear weird EDM music, background music. They want to bring chaos.
I'm
and what
glad
if
you've
he's a
come,
hunk?
though I'm afraid there's little in the way of good news.
Jack, I did show you that I became a Rogadin.
After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments.
So at least a week has
But
gone by
the results
now.
are always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring.
I know, but still.
Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? Out of all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle.
But yes, I am quite beef. So very wide. Look at those shoulders. How dare.
And Elfino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
And overdressed. Well, I'm sorry, I have to be.
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Lalafell? Yay, Kryl! You forgot the other potato.
I did not think you well enough to travel.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances.
Oh, so did you not hear the voices either?
Yes, I should have thought of that. Thank you for coming, Kryl. We would welcome your insight.
Look at his Pikachu looking.
I should be happy to provide it. Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium?
My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Well, that explains a lot. Thank
You're my family and I love you, but you're terrible. You're all terrible.
They are.
But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Shitting on Alphino is the best way to cheer up Alisaie.
Yes, he
Just
remains
girl
altruistic
things.
to a fault. But I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before.
You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened. Thanks to a certain someone.
Yeah. And thanks to all his gigantic fucking mistakes.
A certain someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh?
Yes, I will keep that tidbit under my little bandana.
Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll...
Ah, fuck. Sorry. If you'll excuse me. I'm just getting all of Alphino's hidden lore, the most embarrassing stories of his childhood. You know, like last year. This lady is forever counting bottles. This lady is forever standing in the corner.
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Yes, that has already been established by Connie.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
Yeah, because she's the best.
I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes?
I was in the darkness. I should have cast
If we
magic
assume
missile.
the ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place, then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
You're so smart, Kryl.
Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
Hello, Matoya. We need to save your very cherished pupil. Can you help? We need your orb. Yes. Yes. The grumpiest old lady. Yeah, but she's also the bestest. To Whittleshire. Boop. The goal. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. And you thought you'd never see... Oh, I knew I'd see Grandma again. There were 3 expansions. Of course I'd see Grandma again. Like they just sidelined Matoya. Oh, excuse me. Just sideline Matoya forever. Still the best, mad because small line. Grandma, the Pope stole my iPhone. I don't think I've seen that far into it. I think I just watched the ARR one. Oh, that's right, which means I get to watch Heaven's Word and soon Stormblood. Mad because small, jealous of tall. I'll kill them all. Small. Small, 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 small. Angry. It's such a corny bit, but it's done so well. Very, very angry. Hello, cursed frogs. Whee. I'd heard Master Matoya was something of a recluse, but this seems extreme. Still, I'll happily overlook her eccentricities if she agrees to help us. Okay, bye. Whoever created those eyebrows for Lawfell needs to be given promotion. Hat! Hat!
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems.
Yes, you're amazing, Grandma.
Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name. Hello, you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Always being mistaken for the other.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
We need your orb.
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
Words.
Stoller is one of the afflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
She can die over my dead body. me the orb. Sphere!
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell, and cast my senses out from there.
You are not the orb, Ponderer. No, but she is. Ponder this orb. Wait, but this line goes right into the sky. Oh, no. She looks so bored. I mean, she doesn't get to do anything except
what is it?
Bring the orb over.
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could the ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the broodmother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
Brain dead, soul dead.
Where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
It's because they're Shadowbringers. Oops.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started.
They're in a different expansion.
Knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking.
Oh, this must have been like such a fucking trip when the game, like when this was new.
Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way.
We're returning to Alamigo, yeah!
That was Lise. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
She has a cell phone. We all do. They're called link pearls. They're essentially just very fancy earrings that are not quite
I'm sorry.
Earrings.
I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
Hi, Kryl. Bye, Kryl.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
How does she nod with that hat carefully?
Let's be off then.
She's had years of practice.
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
Put the Roomba on the charger. Come on, Grandma, we showed you how to do this 1,000,000 times. No, Grandma, you gotta charge it. Grandma, you gotta plug it in. So that was a woman who tamed Y'shtola. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having the nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphino is back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has of grandfather. For years, I thought Arai was pronounced Ari. Oh. Oh, Durbit. Oh. To be fair, the English language is nonsense. I almost can't wait to hear what Maximus has to tell us. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. We're returning to the waking. I mean, to Alamigo again. Of course, until I was a teenager, I thought Realm was Realm. Ooh. I want to say more, oof, oh, that's rough, buddy. But at the same time, English is a nonsense language, and until you actually hear some words, they don't work, they don't sound the way they should, at all. We're going over here. I mean, just look at GIF versus GIF. It's GIF, by the way. Let me in. Let me in. I thought the inventor preferred the GIF pronunciation. No, he says it's GIF, but he's wrong. It's the hard G. And it's not peanut butter.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Yes, please.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
To be fair, it's not peanut butter, it's nasty, vile gunk.
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing.
Yeah, thank you for the head pat, Soboa.
As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians.
My favorite peanut butter is raw and plain from the grinder. No added oil, no added sugar, no added salt. The only problem I have with fresh peanut butter is you cannot keep it without it splitting, and when it splits, it tastes terrible to me. Even if you mix it back in.
Shadow Hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
I always went through it faster than that. I don't go through any food fast. Because I hate eating the same food every day.
At least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them.
Gaius!
They would not even reveal their next destination. but Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion.
Oh, the gas.
I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
Yes, sir, handsome man.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Raban has a lantern jaw.
Consider it
He has a
done.
very handsome
We'll send
jaw, is
word
what
when-
he does. Oh no.
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity.
Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Oh, but we're getting more words from Mr. Darkness.
You heard it too. Well, at least we're both still standing.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Again with the gates. Bleh. You've already done that joke, Dermot. Repeat puns don't work. Let's go. To the far east. Doma. I felt like making another dead horse. You got too many of those already. Oh, yeah, right over here. I see your tidings, for Lord. May I show you in? Yes, yes, let me in. Let me in. Oh, we got Tortles. And we got Serena, and we got Tansui. Nogshian? I don't know where you're from. Nogshian. I know Dalmascan. Because Dalmasca is down here. It's the desert. What's the name? Naxian? Worm.
I don't know where. I am come to proclaim the Naxia. Long have I struggled to defend anyone just. Yep, that doesn't tell me where Naxia is. The fall of Rabanastan, Naxia will rise again. Yes. Bork, 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 bork. They literally did not run. Greetings, friends. I was just discussing future endeavors with the members of our newly formed alliance. The Koljian and the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppe tribes. Or Steppe tribes. Depend the third. We have also been joined by our neighbors from the Nagsha and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. I don't know where you are. These proud people have united under a single purpose, to stand against the tyranny of the Gallian Empire. I am glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. No, Ron, I do not. Because it'll probably be explained later. I thank you for bringing me news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts, and not only because he is our emissary. As for this sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alimigo would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we received from the shinobi indicated a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. And I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We will remain vulnerable to airborne assaults until our wall in the burn is in place. The all-important Allegan energy barrier. Nod. The energy barrier. Yes. Ooh, excuse me. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four lords of legends, perhaps. Sirius Aegis. Or some such. Well, just a thought. The Ironworks engineers report that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Aegis. No, it's Aegis. Because I say so. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protected Azizla firsthand, and I would be interested to hear how you think ours compares. Nod. Nod. I will come too, if you don't mind. Though I am no Ishtola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course. Time being of the essence, it would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yukiri, I leave you and Hakuro to bring the War Council to a close. Understood. Your mounts are saddled ready, my lord. It was the storms. Money. What can she incite? These nuts! I'm sorry, daughter. Yes, let's go. Okay, I'm back. Quack, quack, quack. Hi, Kentucky. Wibbles and stuff. How dare. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Oh no, I'm being gobbled. I'll save you. Don't you fucking dare.
Whee! Orbs, orbs, orbs. Could be more orb. Yes, let's go. I need to be gobbling some food now. Oh, ow, ow, ow. My knees, my poor knees. Oh, they get green outfits. Oh. I fucking hate those outfits. Because I want them in the store, but they're only available in blue and they're not dyeable. Bullshit, that's what it is.
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders.
I haven't decided on what yet. And your stream has no intermission. Saturated fat and cholesterol. Wendy's is good. I had Chinese food. Leftover Chinese
Honored
food today.
friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
Okay, see, he's got blue again. See, that's a default outfit that you can buy. Wendy's nuts!
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming. $1,000 yards, 2,000, 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected.
Do not underestimate me, Gildersnake, for I am the good witch Azura, warrior of peace.
5,000!
Thank
Target
you.
altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it!
Thank you, Kentucky, for the 101 bitty bitties. And just like Azura, the good witch Azura, go eat those delicious food, sucker. Oh, I just... Back, I thought we were charging weapon, not barrier. Well, now nobody can eat this sucker. Because nobody's going to Wendy's. It's on the other side of the barrier. Oh, no. Tragic miscalculation.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us.
Hey, what are you doing down there?
Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
I was kind of expecting the same too, because, you know, just going, you know, like a bug on a windshield. Are you carrying Alpha? No, you are.
By the gods, it's Alphino. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
It kind of sucks that they can't just, like, lower the barrier in, like, a little itty-bitty part. We put up this 5-mile-high barrier in all directions. Take it down.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
Hello, Gaius.
No, not him too.
Alfie, no. To be fair, if Hyan hadn't grabbed her, she would have ran like smack dab into it.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hyan himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
Gaius von Balsar.
Aye, Gaius van Balsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given, one I have long since relinquished.
Such devastation! You want to fight?
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Balsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Keesh, I'm hungry. Can you buy me a pizza, please? No. Starve. Or like, just order like the cheapest pizza you can get. So mean. I'm not your sugar daddy.
There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you.
I can't wait until we get to that scene. I don't know where that comes from.
How I was deceived by La Habrea. How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea. The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god.
I can't order a pizza. All I have is $2.15 to my name. Well, then go buy a slice. Though it might be hard at this hour.
With the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment, at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
So I've been hunting them.
The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Meh.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion.
Oh, does he know how to kill them
But so
permanently?
many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword.
Oh, he does?
Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the Black-Masked Ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the Red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source.
Set adrift with the shard. Oh, the ones that went away.
Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk is new to us?
Nod.
As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
It's Elidibus.
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets. It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention.
The gas.
They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted, and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Gas, 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 gas. Hi, Spec Ops. Hello, buddy.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Galvus.
Elidibus.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized.
Oh?
And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus.
I see.
All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland.
I'm glad they brought him back.
It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
Oh, it's fine. I've murdered you like
saved my brother's life,
fucking
so
million
I'm
times.
willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
We'll reopen those later. There are more important matters at hand. There are more important matters at hand, you're right.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, Warrior of Light.
We shall. There's at least 2 expansions that this can happen in. Probably not the next one, though, because that one's somewhere else. Oh, so I'm
that
glad.
Was the infamous Black Wolf.
I'm glad your
An
ship didn't
unexpected
explode in
ally,
our
to say the
wall.
least.
Sorry about that.
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
Right, you guys walk off. I'm just gonna stand here with Alphino at my feet. Oh no, I'm leaving him behind too. Nobody's picked up the boy.
Alphino is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as we speak. I've spoken with the physician. There are no outward signs of illness. Alphino is lost in sleep. In a sleep from which she cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems that even in the lands of the Empire, we're not far away enough to escape that cursed voice. I share your frustration, Alice, I do. But Alphino is returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can but fulfill your duties as a scion, yours and your brother's both. I keep needing to go on your lodestone page to remind myself that what server you're on. Ouchie Baba, the Weaver outfit you logged out in. Oh. Yep. Don't worry about that. It's just the level 60 gear. To business then, my lord. Or my lord. Now that we know Siryu's wall works as intended, can we expect reinforcements for Alamigo? You most certainly can. As promised, we will send troops to bolster our allies in Eorzea without delay. Pray, be aware, however, that we will not arrive within delay, save for the Confederacy are ill-equipped accordingly. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of the East Alderaan Trading Company in finding suitable ships. As for navigating the distance in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course my people's exodus from Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships. Yeah, my thanks. I'll show it to you in a second, Dermot. Yugiri, I will go on ahead with our friends to Alamigo. In this year, you completed the teleportation. Yes, my lord. Woof. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. Lies and the Alliance leaders will be glad indeed to welcome the combined strength of the East. Nod. Right into my neck. Ugh. Meanwhile, at the Black Rose chemical plant... No, I'm going to show you all of them. All of my terrible outfits. My lord.
Our supplies at Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
See that you do.
I'm here.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you.
Oh, so this is where this guy's from. Yeah.
Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
It's fine, Spec Ops. I know all about Emmett. It's hard not to. He's everywhere.
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect.
Oh?
Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Shoot him in the back again, please. Please.
While you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into a civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Wait. What? Does that mean So he was still alive at the beginning of ARR and was alive until Heaven's Word then, right? Because the Civil War was during Heaven's Word. This happened at the end of ARR, so Oscar died in the Civil War. Yeah! Because during Heaven's Ward, we revive the Queen because, we can't kill her. And they went, oh, yeah, so you're still going to do it? Oh, actually, they built a new ship. Oh, they did? Oh, yeah, the Civil War's over. Yeah, we may meet Varys in Heaven's Word specifically. So he didn't... Huh...
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed.
Oh.
Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
Shoot him again. Shoot him again.
Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome.
Ah, that explains it.
You dabbled in Allagan cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the Founding Father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varys. Like grandsire, like grandson, hey?
I just wanted my grandpa back, and now I got this asshole instead. Ugh.
If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
Wow. So it's just a happy coincidence that he got into cloning and wanted his grandpa back. Oh, I don't think Solus literally he founded the Guardian Empire to fuck around specifically to find out. And then point and laugh at the result. I mean, that is literally what he did. Polly on the front lines. Alright, so before that, the outfits. Here, let me just stand right here. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hi. Yep. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all. This is my bard outfit. This is what an archer looks like. This is peak physical condition. You can even see the pecs. Delicious. Then we have machinist. Very stylish. Very nice. Tailor-made. Beautiful. Very underleveled. Then we have dragoon. My alt. Half naked. Delicious. Extremely delicious. Wonderful. Glorious. I even have a little fanny pack. Fantastic. And oh yeah, and I also have cowboy skins because I can. And this is blue mage, underleveled, glorious, very fancy, very blue. Miss still gotta go collect a lot of spells. This is Gunbreaker. It's default. It hasn't. I haven't even used it once. Nope, not at all. It's just default. There you go. This is my culinarian. This is my cook. I cook things. This is level 60 gear outfit. It is very nice. I love it. It's one of my faves. This is my leather worker. Level 60. Oh, beautiful. Well, level 60, but it is also, oh, actually, it's not on the glamour. Where is it? Oh yeah, this is leather worker, not carpenter. I'm thinking of the wrong one. Ah! Bro, I wish each of us in class could have a glamour plate, so I could give everyone a craft. Apparently, we're gonna get more in 7.0, so maybe ? So yeah, this is leather worker, kind of boring. Not really my style. Carpenter is my style though, because it very much looks like a carpenter. It's got all the little bits and bobs, and this is the level 60 outfit, even though I am level 70, because I don't like the level 70 stuff, because it's all Eastern style, and I don't like it. This is my terribly underleveled fisher gear. But you know what? I look gorgeous, and that's all that matters. Also, so many windows. So many windows. This is my alchemist. This is actual level 70 gear, and this is why I hate it. It's all robes. It's boring. And this is my terrible weaver. Level 60 gear. Disgusting. Horrible. Look at this shit. It is just bad. There's his scissors. Here's his purse. So many frills. And then there's whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. Man purse. Merce. And then here's my goldsmith. This is level 70 gear? Yes, this is level 70 gear. Again, not my style. It's very robe-y. Very Eastern. Eh. And then here's my botanist. This is the level 70 gear. Or what I would better refer to as level 70B gear. Because level 70 gear comes in specific for the gatherers, and then an additional one that's like, all of you can use this, and it's better than your default one. So I can't glamour, I've glamored this one for the miner, but because they're using the same gear, and that glamour is locked to the miner, with my botanist, I just get the default stuff. And again, robes. The thing on your hair belt was in the Weaver supposed to be your embroidery hoop. It does not look like a hoop at all. So yeah, this is my gatherer, and then this is my miner, because this is the best outfit ever. Look at it. Look at it, guys. Y'all know why this is the best one ever. It's big and manly and gorgeous. Plus something about big strong men in overalls. Wonderful. And then this is my terrible, very underleveled blacksmith. I'm still leveling him. He's only level 38. And this is my level 42 armor. Again, still level, actually, no. He hasn't gone up any levels. I can't, he's still underleveled terribly. I still gotta do all their quests. Miner and fisher outfits always illegal according to Dermot. But yeah, like, gorgeous. Delicious. We've got little goggles. Yay! Armors you should get medieval equivalent of welding masks. They do. Eventually I'll get there. But they're not my main crafters. Right now it's been the Weaver. Because I wanted to do all the extra shit. Like all this replica gear, all the stuffed toys, all of them. There's so many things. I'm getting all the master recipes is what I'm saying. I wouldn't expect actually to have main crafters, New Brunswick crafters maybe. How dare you? Carpenter is also one. Because boop boop. It is tools, it is furniture, and then where is it? Where are they? No. There they are. There's aquariums and random shit and bows. And then more random shit and even more, and then more aquariums. And then where are they? There they are. Miniatures. Yay! I need to build a bunch of them so I can stick them on a shelf in my house and make it look pretty. And then other than that, I also leveled up Alchemist, just so I could make planets for my house. That's all. And that's all my outfits. Yay! I squeezed several puns and wordplay into your fashion show. Yeah, too many. I purposely ignored them because they were coming rapid succession. Wrong button. And there are windows on a fissure. They're called fissures. We must leave now to convene the Eorzean leaders. And it may be some time before I return to Toba. Akuro, I leave you in command. Bork, 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 bork. My lord. My lord. I shall assemble the advance party with haste and join you in Alamigo forthwith. Okay, bye. I just received word from Lies. The Alliance has established a base camp near Alamigo northeastern border. Once we've arrived in the logs, we're to report to a resistance officer stationed in Port. Okay, let's go. Okay, bye. All of you, just go. Go. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, where are we meeting? Oh, not too far. Speaking of houses... No, inexcusable. I don't actually like Carpenter's music that much. Just a song or two. How dare Dermot. That was an elephant. Ah, you must be the Scions party I was told to look out for. If you follow me, I'll take you directly to Alliance headquarters. Yes? Question mark? I'm not logged in. That's your own fault.
We got cannons. I relogged for reasons. Of course you did.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
We're all gonna die together to mustard gas.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, where our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
These walls will not stop mustard gas, but you know what? We're not thinking about that right now.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news,
he has also lost his soul and is now a zombie.
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas.
Oh, now we know.
Does that sound about right? Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea.
Ooh, upcoming dungeon.
The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it.
Time to build air walls, yeah!
As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Yep, same here.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varys Zos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varys did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
Yeah, especially when it's granddaddy. Oh, we don't even know about the granddaddy yet.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Your cooperation, yeah.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present.
Oh.
There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
Gods, Lise, you know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it.
I mean, I could literally
Very
do
well.
it. I am a
I shall
scion.
attend as the Scion's representative.
Oh, but that's right. I'm mute. I can't talk. Except when I have a
In case you're
dialogue
wondering
choice.
why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
Oh. I'm not fond of politics either.
Oh, you're not, are you? Come on, if Alizé can put on a brave face, then so can you. Now, we don't know what Varys means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand should make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Yay. I mean, you've teleported me to wherever the fuck this is. So when did lies leave the Scions? An expansion ago. Well, I don't suppose it's polite to keep an emperor waiting too long. Like, oh my god, shall we? Yes. Harley! Oh, it's just the queen. The queen's just here. Oh, it's all the leaders. We're all gonna die. So, Chaos, kill all the leaders. The queen. Look at her. I am Butthead von Gaius Baelstrom, whatever. Nice to meet you all. You must all die.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance. On behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As
You
this
invited
parley
yourself.
was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
Stay on your side of the line, we'll stay on our side of the line.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and
Stop
chaos
being a
for your
bitch,
trouble.
Ferris.
Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Doma can also attest to the meager arms of imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
Madness?
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Wow, what a way to twist it.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I am very large.
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Your Radiance.
I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end.
Yeah, I kind of wiped him out of existence, so I could do the same to you.
Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
The world! He does this thing where he starts right, but then he takes the most evil direction.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers?
Gotcha.
I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
The intellectual insult, yep.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal.
Because all of these city-states have fucked up. Like, they fucked up big. And now they're, like, trying to be all high and mighty about it, and he's just throwing it right back at them.
They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
Yeah, get him, Connie. But now he's gonna throw it back at you because you've also fucked up big.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing.
Says the racist. I mean, they're all racist.
Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please. If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future.
I'm just gonna repeat what she just said, but in nicer words.
Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Yes, I need a bigger chair.
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
The best answer to his whining is, yeah, but we actually want to do better. You've just given up. Alisaie, the voice of reason. Yeah, crazy. Stick around, Keish. You want to hear where this is going? I mean, I kind of do. It's not like I can leave right now anyway. Ooh, this is really not my forte. After his Radiant's little performance, it was all I could do to swear. Not to swear at him, honestly. At him. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. I just asked myself what Alphino would have done, and I tried to cry, and by some miracle it worked. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out. Not yet, at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene, though. So why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight. You're all fucked up. You've all fucked up so much. I hate you all. I hate you all. Fix your shit. I mean, what? This parley was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varys' relation with the Ascians. As had we all. Yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to volunteer that fact, and if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach this particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man. If you would indulge me, Lord Hyan, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Garlemald. Nowhere else in the heavens come to that. Veneration of the gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being of His Radiance's own person. It sounds suspiciously like a religion. Hello, obsolete. Welcome on in, buddy. We're in the middle of politics. I share your disdain for the hypocrisy. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for the divine. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us. Logical on the surface, perhaps, but contradictory upon closer examination. I wonder if a discussion on the various discrepancies might prompt Varys to reveal something. Galwark, he's fucking copying Rome. Stop fucking copying Rome! I will say one thing of this Varys. He is well versed in Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of the beasts east of his prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies, yet there is much and more we do not know of the Empire. Merwin! Hello, Linda! I'm sure Varys would be happy to tell you more. And it's up to us to change that here and now. You would have me ask the Emperor himself? Well, maybe there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasure, we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. Hello, widow Nanaimo. Hello, Nanaimo. 12, have mercy. But for Lady Alisaie's timely interjection, we might well have come to blows at the negotiation table. Not that Emperor Varys has left us a great many options. Is unconditional surrender all he will accept, do you think?
Ere he arrived, I'd have said yes, but having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he came with some other end in mind.
Like, oh my god, exactly. He's building up to something. I just know it. Ah. How then should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you anything to say, warrior of light?
Say nothing of Xenos or the S.
Invite him to explain himself. You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at ease? Mayhap you are right. Thank you, Keish.
Anybody else? Alosay! Like borscht. I thought borscht was Ukrainian cuisine. Borscht. Okay, I'm in Russian as a Soviet because I was unaware of its Ukrainian food.
Are we talking about food? Are we talking about food now, chat? Is that what we're doing? Anyways, Garlians also have pizza by the way of them using garlic and cheese on it. So it's just barely being a cultural dish. Oh, God. I got a mimosa. Proxy, bring me one. I want mimosa. Mimosas are delicious. I hate booze, but like, sometimes, mimosas. God, now I want a mimosa.
Game!
You've spoken with everyone then? Good. Now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor and hope we fare better the second attempt.
The big game! The big game!
Now then, who would have the floor?
He sounds so bored.
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'm still bored.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated.
Solus.
To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
Oh, he's poking
holes? When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Because my grandpa said so. The fucking lights.
Finally, you ask the right question.
Taz the Menace. Hello, welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. We're in the, things are happening right now. It's mostly politics. But hi, Taz. How are you? You were playing Muse Dash. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a great stream. And everybody, welcome on in. Remember to hydrate. Remember to take a break. Recoup yourself from your wonders of streaming. And, relax. Welcome on in. I'm out of drinks. I usually end at 10, and I'm out of drink. I can't hydrate. Kentucky, what have you done? But yeah, pull up a chair, and welcome to Final Fantasy Politics.
I can but hope you heed mine answer, and at last accept the righteousness of our cause.
And if anybody is afraid of spoilers, we are in Stormblood post-MSQ. So we are in the after game, before Shadowbringers.
My goal is this. To return the world to the way it once was. The way it was always meant to be.
Very ominous.
In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more.
Huh? Yeah, they've mentioned that before.
No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
Wait. Was there really only one race at the beginning?
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of the star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections.
Oh, that's new.
Is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
I don't know if this is what you think it's going to be. Especially since we gotta do an apocalypse.
A rejoining of worlds. I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Gallian Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
Oh, he just went out and said it.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
But you don't know if that's true. Oh, your prize is a lie, your master's demons. I will stop you with the Ascians no matter the cost. Your prize is a lie, your master's demons.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
That's not how it works.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
Okay, so the Empire is the Roman Empire and the Nazis.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate.
You already are, if you only actually did it.
I bid you join me.
not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You crazy.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable. Unconscionable.
This we all agree in.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
You're twisting it.
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna murder all the Ascians. I think. We'll see what two expansions ahead
Are
of
these
us.
truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another.
She is very calm, yes.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation.
Because remember, she is technically the only, like, royalty in this entire alliance. Like, with a long-standing royal
The protector
family.
of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light.
Oh!
Would you refuse me as well?
Don't look at me! We can defeat the Ascians as we are. Simultaneous nod. Simultaneous nod.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
And then I jump over the table and I stab her in the face.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me.
Oh, just wait. We'll do it some more.
Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
Jump and stab! Jump and stab! Kicking his ass will be fun. No, Keish, they agreed to a pitched battle. Too bad, I don't care. I want to pull out my bow and stab him in the face with an arrow. Actually, before I continue on, give me 1 second. I am going to refresh my drink. Be right back. Hapapa. Hapapa. No. Yum. I mean, I'm into this. I want to keep going. Nom. I got fresh bread. Delicious. Picked it up today when I went to do my chiropractor stuff. And a fresh white Vienna. Delicious. And hello, kitty. Hi. What? You want a sniff? You want a sniff? It's just bread. You don't like bread. And it's not toast. It's not crunchy for you. Okay, well, I have to make a weird recommendation to make once we get into the voice chat. Yeah, we'll see. And also, oh yeah, dude, grip and rip it, baby. Oh, that hits the spot. How the fuck? What? What is this I'm imbibing? I am currently imbibing Canada Dry. Though on screen, it's Maple Grove. No, I needed a snack. I'm sorry. I haven't had any food in like 5 hours. That's not one of the soda cats. Which is, despite the name, is wet. Well, we're drinking Canada Dry. That's the hee-hoo behind it. All right. Last piece of bread.
Hey, we did it! I never doubted us.
Many hoo-hoos. Many hee-hoos. Many hoo-hoos. Oh, fresh bread is so good. I really need to learn how to make it myself. Oh, excuse me. Yes, hello, my sweet boy. Hello, yes, hello. The reason it's Canada Dry is because ginger ale is non-alcoholic and was the first put on the market during Prohibition. Yes, it was. My mom used to make homemade bread with butter already part of it. No, that's too much. Butter goes separate. Certain kinds of golden ginger ale that use a stronger concentration of ginger can be alcoholic, if I recall. I believe that's just called ginger beer. All right. Yes, I will pet your hand as I read my stuff. I pet your head there with my hand. God damn it. I came back to find Doma's advance party ready and waiting for battle. So as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Money. The face of war. Damn it, cat. So many people yelling. Why are they
I'm not
yelling?
sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye,
To explode the
a future
world.
built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Asians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Gallians come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
So we're gonna send the Warrior of Light on a suicide mission.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here.
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not?
Does that can say grow? Yes, it's Maple Grow.
And for once, there's no one around to count 'em on me. Not that they would. Not even my brother.
Launch the R-Wings.
But we all know who'll really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Good luck.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands.
Summon your son, send him in your place.
Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come.
Every time the music dies, I'm like, oh, are we gonna have another migraine? Is this where Alizé disappears?
May the crystal guide us to victory.
I don't know what that means, Spec Ops. There's the boy!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard.
Awards tokens
If
for
Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it.
Well, I am in no rush for that.
It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please.
So please.
Don't you dare leave me alone.
And then she passes out.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Walks 10 feet, falls over. Does she have a hero crush? No, she has a PTSD would be the best way to call it, where everybody in her life that she feels a connection to leaves her. Because they did. All right, where are you fuckers? Because I'm currently at the Eorzean thingamajig. Okay, there's a door over here. Outside! We're outside! Let us in! Let us in! Oh, I gotta actually click the thing. Alright, I am here. Where are you nerds? There's just sleeping birds here. Okay, there's one nerd, there's two nerds. Invite. Invite. Why are you half naked? Alright, so you want to kill Ixion, I'm guessing? Somewhere? Hold on. Why aren't you half naked? Because I have standards. Boop. And boop. Whoa! It's a bear.
Whoa. By the way, spurt.
Oh yeah, dude, rip it, baby.
Oh yeah.
Slurp that shit down. Let that big dog hug.
Self-pleasure does not make you gay.
No, don't do that. Don't make those sounds. You're not allowed to do that on Twitch. Not even as a joke.
Well, just mute it in the edit.
Boo. No, you can't make those kind of jokes on Twitch. They don't like it. You can infer things, but you cannot make the "oh yeah, I'm totally jerking off right now" type jokes. They don't like it.
Well, like I said, just mute it in the edit, or yeah, whatever.
You can't. You can't voluntarily.
For the YouTube version.
Oh, YouTube doesn't give two shits about anything.
Well, nobody here is going to report us.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Right. Right, chat. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. All right. So do y'all want to go kill a guy, or a bug, an Ixion? I'm guessing with what you said, or do you want to just move on?
It looks like people in the zone want to do it, but I honestly don't give a shit. I've killed Ixion. I already have the mount. I'll show it to you live on the air.
Oh, I've got Ixion.
Oh yeah, because it gets given out by the anniversary events.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I don't have the mount. Jagged. Terrible.
Oh well, if Jagged doesn't have the mount, then yeah.
Okay, let's
go do it.
Okay, where is it?
It is around the location I just flagged in party chat.
You do it. Okay.
I was only asking because us doing this, it might take a few minutes, so...
Oh no, not a few minutes.
I didn't want you guys... I didn't want to push you over the amount of time you had left to stream.
It's Saturday.
And end up not...
It's Saturday.
Okay, gee, fine.
It's Saturday.
It's
Saturday. It's Saturday. I am dropping that volume as he starts yelling. I was prepared, chat.
Yeah, you know why I take my headset off for that bit, right? So that I don't cause chat to be like, Spec, please shut the fuck up, you're too loud.
Oh, you mean like kind of when Ron killed you and you just yelled?
Yes.
You fucking asshole, you killed me too.
A horse outside is the name of the fate, and it doesn't appear on the map until you get close enough to it. So the fun thing about that, you see that shield? He's invincible right now. Somebody has to use a consumable item to break that invincibility.
Oh, so we gotta wait until somebody actually does it.
Yeah, somebody is eventually going to pull.
Oh, and we got
he needs,
level
like,
sync.
Yeah, it's a level sync.
Ooh, that's nice music.
Oh yeah, this is Thunderer, which this is basically the Asian boss theme. You would remember this from fighting La Habrea at the end of the Praetorium.
Yeah, remember it, sure. Let's go with that.
Why are you pulling the Minotaur jacket?
Hey, what are you doing? Jacket! Jacket, stop.
It is a pretty cute Minotaur.
Where's Ixion? H. Why is it everything?
Oh yeah, let's install it by just mounting Ixion right in front of him.
Hello, Ixion. I'm riding your babies. Alright, everybody get on your Ixions.
Oh, right. If you have a... Why am I not able to summon mine? Oh! I fucking left my chocobo in my stable at home. Frick.
That's your fault.
It is.
I'm going on my best mount.
I also have an Ixion horn on my wall because it's a hunting lodge. You need to have trophies of your kills on the wall.
Of course. Anyway, I'm in mount.
Anyway, just a reminder, chat, if you see me popping up like I'm trying to speak and you hear nothing, it's because I have a fan on in my room blowing directly on my headset.
Oh, great. That'll be wonderful for the... Well, I can't hear over the music, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I've had friends, like, in the D&D session I just ran this week say nobody could hear it, so...
Yeah, so it's just picking up, but it's not loud enough to do anything.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to switch over to... No, I don't even remember how to play Gunbreaker, really.
Yes, this would be the greatest time to experiment with the class you haven't played in a while.
We got Ash? I don't know. Do we have Ash? Because you need a specific kind of Ash.
I don't got Ash. I don't got shit.
Let me look up what the item is called again. Ixion FF14.
I'm just sitting here, spinning, magically spinning.
Stygian Ash, yeah. I think you can buy Stygian Ash. Let me find out. No. You can only get Stygian Ash through Stormblood treasure maps.
Do I have a Stormblood treasure map?
Gagana skin or Gazelle skin would be the one you're looking for.
I have a time-sworn Gazelle skin map that I could open up.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if that would actually give it to us and where that would take us. So yeah, if nobody pulls in like, 3 minutes, we'll go and actually go do the dungeon instead.
Yeah, okay.
Just so that we're not just, you know, sitting here forever.
Of course.
As much as I love my little guy carrying me.
Spin! Oh, somebody has the Ash.
What's the matter, buddy? Is my singing disturbing you? Or are you still angry with me because I wouldn't let you eat a dust bunny?
Ah, yes, the dust of, I'm feeling pain for the very first time!
Spec Ops' voice is a very high tenor. No! Wrong one.
I think also I can reach a falsetto when I'm trying to specifically emulate a female voice.
My god. Like, totally.
Like,
oh my god.
Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes.
These
shoes rule.
These shoes
shoes suck.
What, oh god, what's the line? These shoes cost $900. These shoes cost $900. These shoes cost $900. Let's buy them.
Get them.
$300. Thank you, Sci-Fi. Thank you, Jagged. Oh no! Now I'm thinking of the takeout song. No. Can I get a box? Can I get a box? These shoes cost $300 fucking dollars. Let's buy them. Or let's get them.
Oh, quick reminder, those random lightning strikes, don't be standing in them.
What? Stand in them?
Keish, no.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, we are pulling in 30 seconds.
Yay. Alright, I'm as zoomed out as I can be. I'm ready. Not ready at all. Summon my bird. Everybody better be summoning their fucking birds.
I can't.
Well, you have an excuse. You forgot it. You left it behind on another server. Did you just play sound effect?
Yes.
Don't. That is very loud.
Sorry. It looks like that pull at 15 was a fluke. I'm gonna play dead.
Well, somebody's about to. Oh no, just a little bit.
Oh, there we go. It's happening.
Somebody use the ash.
Whether you want it to or not.
Oh, there we go. Right now I want to face its butt. Oh god, it's so bright. I turned them back on because I wasn't doing the the big raids.
Oh great, some of my buttons are not responding consistently.
Is your keyboard broken or are you having lag?
I use a Razer mouse. The connection between the swappable number pad and the actual mouse might be a little loose.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I don't use the fancy ones.
Dude, this kind of shit never happened on like the actual original Razer Naga because it was just a hard connection.
That's why I say it's like, oh yeah, just use like a regular or 7-button mouse or whatever.
I mean, when I asked for an MMO controller for my birthday, the year I first got a Razer Naga, I asked for the keypad thing, not an actual Naga, because I didn't want it. But then I got used to it and I fucking loved it.
Generally the way it works. What is he doing?
Ooh, it's got ads.
Me. What is it doing? Oh, that's what it's doing.
Oh, if we don't kill the ads, then that thing is probably going to kill everybody.
Oh yeah, that's generally what happens. Thorian hammer. Well, that don't sound good. Oh, my dots ran out because I'm a dumb.
The fact is that now I'm fucking having to do clicking.
Oh no, not clicking. How terrible for you. How terrible it is to click buttons.
This isn't the age of EverQuest anymore. Come on, man.
I will click my buttons, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, because I have arthritis, and my fingers only go so far.
I see. Give me a second, I'm gonna actually...
Just don't...
see if I can fix my connection.
Just be sure to stand where you're not gonna die.
I already elusive jumped out. I should be relatively safe. Also, you and me share in the Rogan form that you're in right now, you are using the voice that I was using as a Highlander here.
Yay. Look, as long as it's not the evil female Lalafell voice.
Yeah!
Ooh. Yeah, that exact one. It's a Lalafell. It's always a Lalafell.
Oh no, I am prey. Ah, I'm paralyzed. Please use Nature's Mint on me. Oh wait, no.
No, I don't think I can use that one on others, can I?
I mean, it is literally just Bard gets an Asuna. You cannot cast it more than once, like every minute.
Oh, you mean Warden's Peace?
Warden's Pan, yeah, that's what I meant. Thanks,
Yeah, that
Jagged. I thought I saw, yeah, I saw Nature's Mint, I think, and I...
It's okay. Look, he's dead now.
Alright, Ixion's dead. Enjoy your spoils.
Yay! Yay! We got stuff. Stuff. Yeah.
Alright, I'll give you a free teleport back to Porta Praetoria.
I can fly.
Yeah, but...
Because I gotta go through the door, and I... Actually, do I need to go through the door? I don't think I need to go through
if you've already... You may have... Yeah, enter the Gimlet Dark, so you can just queue into the dungeon now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, look, we're going in.
Yeah, because we already have a tank and a healer. The DPS queues are already backed the fuck up.
As always. And apparently we're getting two new DPS classes or something?
Yes, we are getting a magic DPS and a melee DPS. We don't know if the magic DPS is going to be melee or ranged.
More DPSs.
I might be talking out of my ass, but I do know it is
find
a
out
melee.
more.
I know it is a magic and a physical. Tank stance on. Here we go.
No driver's license photos at all. Yeah.
Forward! Forward!
Oh boy. Why does this look like World War II?
That's what they were going for. Also, I forgot I don't have my magic AoE.
Leave this
right
to
now.
me.
Ah, you're fine.
But I do have both of my melee AoEs, so that's fine. Oh, whoops.
Actually, no, I take that back. It's not World War II, it's World War I. Because that was the Trench War. No, or was it... Was it 1 or was it 2? No, the Great War was World War I. That was the Trench War.
Oh, we're taking artillery fire, so if it's mortars, then it's definitely World War I.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's their ugly pit bulls.
Oh, the puppy! Oh, wolf puppies. Hello! Oh, I'm sorry, you gotta murder you now. Oh boy. I like the music though. It's the
I mean, the
expansion
music
theme.
for this zone is basically a victory lap of Stormblood's original soundtrack.
It is. It's the boss theme.
And then it goes into the national anthem of Garabania.
Oh
right
god,
after
that
this.
stupid song. That felt really, really weird in this expansion.
Mark 3 Bravo, Magitech Colossus.
No, it's going down in a second. Also the Kugane theme, according to Jagged.
Ooh, Tank Buster.
We just killed Ixion. We'll be
Spread out.
fine. Good boy.
Rotate right.
Oh! Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I had never seen that thing before. Oh no, he flashed us. How terrible. That is the wrong button.
Rotate right.
So I just want to be standing here. Oh.
Continue to rotate right.
Everybody me.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have passage of arms at this level. And
I don't know
have
what
it,
that
like,
means.
Way off. The group resistance ability for
Oh.
Paladin.
Oh, that's why I hear the jingle bells. There's a dancer with us.
Spread out. That's not gonna hit us.
Oh, that's nice. Loot. Greed everything. Oh. Just things exploding in the sky. Yeah, that's fine.
Hello? Guys, you need to look at me, enemies. Don't pay attention to the freaks.
Don't pay attention to them. Look at me. Look at me.
I am double pulling. Because I know
Okay.
what I'm doing.
I'm sure Jagged can heal that. See, he's fine. He's not like me, completely and utterly choking as soon as somebody does a double pull. Yep, nope, not at all.
I mean, you ever want to slow down, just let me know, and I
Oh no,
will pump the
I
brakes.
am fine as DPS, but I started leveling up White Mage, and somebody was not paying attention that I am a noob at healing, and they pulled an entire floor, and I kind of just watched them die because I panicked and was spamming my rock button going, why is it healing? Why is it healing? Heal faster. What is wrong? Loot.
Jump.
Loot.
Hey,
I
look,
shan't hold
it's
back.
Pippin and Lies. I mean, Lise. I mean, Lies.
Lies. Lies and the goodest boy.
Just because it's cinematic to do so, I will stick around with everybody.
You just want to run ahead and aggro everything.
I do want to run ahead. I'll wait until we kill something else to do it. Alright, now follow.
Yes, that's fine.
Paratroopers!
I don't need your
It's another one of these things.
Oh, it's a scorpion crab.
Remember, attack while his tail is up.
It's fine, it's dying regardless. treasure.
Prometheus.
Oh, hello. What are you? Why do you have two googly eye orbs there? I don't like that.
This fight is a bitch, as Jagged is hinting at. AoE incoming.
Okay. Oh, I see. Don't hit me. What?
The walls begin to tremble. Avoid the laser.
Oh.
Man, I wasted fight or flight.
Oh, that's, interesting.
Ooh, Tank Buster.
I'm gonna stand over here. Well away from Tank Buster.
Jagged, I might have mistimed my mitigation on that one. Thank you for keeping me alive.
Oh boy. Run. There's a nitrous thing coming. Okay, so far so good. It's not too bad. I was expecting like a lot. Okay, where's?
Get in the middle.
Now run to the side. I do like this effect though. Like that looks amazing. Oh no, Tank Buster! Again! Ba ba ba. Ba da ba 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 ba.
Hey, Keish, just a random question. Do you like wrestling?
It's okay. Used to watch it when I was younger.
Did you like tag team wrestling?
You underestimate me.
Kind of okay. Connie! McQueen, you're actually fighting. Ooh. Then again, they don't have the luxury of like what they did the 5 year prior in ARR. Of just like, oh, we're just gonna stand and watch. It's fine. My thanks, Keish. You're welcome, my queen.
This knight does not yield.
I love how he has voice lines, but Connie doesn't.
Out of my way.
Hey, Hien.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's the thing that always kicks my ass in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I forgot to read that. Oh no, somebody just opened that. That's why.
Get out of the AoE!
Oh!
Ah!
I didn't even see an AoE marker. Okay, I'm really loving the cinematic, like, effect of everything going on.
Yeah. Like, it literally feels like everyone is, like, trying their hardest to fucking fight back.
It feels properly epic for an end of an expansion.
Definitely.
Now, I'm not sure if this is the actual end.
As one!
But don't think, do not.
No, I'm not going to...
I want it to be a surprise. I don't want to know exactly how much longer to Shadowbringers. Because that's still a spoiler. That tells me how much there's actually left for the expansion. Jacket, I will fucking ban you. I'm laughing, but I will. Especially you, Jagged. I've talked to you about that before. How dare you, Dermot?
This fight is starting to get a little long in the tooth. Get Rakani Tsena!
It's long, but it's epic, and that's what I fucking love. Because a bunch of shit is happening. I'm with my favorite girl. My boy Pippin's over there. He's about to get hit, but he doesn't care. He's epic. Oh. Oh, you want to go boom? I don't want you to go boom. Behold the art of the shinobi.
This day you die.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just ninja LB them to death.
You already possess that. You can have another one. Me. Let me get all the loot. I need all the loot. Ooh. Cutscene. Oh. These savages bested our vanguard. Impressive. But in the end, they are only that, savages. Now let us be brief. His radiance awaits. I have a
Surprise,
gun.
The question earlier wasn't random.
I like it. I like it at all. Whee! Oh god, my knees! Oh no! Oh, it's literally a tag team fight. I see. Okay, so they do something on the outside after targeting somebody. Oh, I see.
There's a knockback component to this.
I'm still alive. That's all that matters to me. Oh,
get away from the blade cuts.
Well, obviously. Okay, one down. Oh, not down. I see. That's Gaius's trick. Oh. Okay.
They literally tag out.
How dare.
Oh no, I don't have proper tank buster mitts.
Oh, you're fine. It's not like this is endgame raid. What now?
Missile.
Oh, I see. So I want to run away from everything as they explode.
Ow!
I remember that missile mechanic. I did it just yesterday. No, not yesterday. The day before. Because I was doing hard mode long stop, I think it was. boy.
This fight should be wrapping up soon.
It seems we have no choice, Julia. You should feel honored,
savages. Few are they who have witnessed this twice. Spread.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Nope, I should be good here.
And fewer still who have witnessed this. Farewell, savages.
Oh, it is still Annie, I'm sorry.
Thank you, whoever did that.
Thanks, Lion Key. This is an enrage, by the way. We would have died if that had gone off.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that would have been great. Oh.
We have served our purposes come. We shall withdraw for now. Ninja vanish.
Blah. Also, it still feels weird that I'm seeing like machine gun fire and shit when it's like, oh yeah, Eorzea is like medieval and Garlemald is like super high tech, super advanced, amazing. Nope. Just great.
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
Now 1 million hours of cutscenes. Yay!
Let me see those in Discord.
See what in Discord?
Your cutscenes.
Oh.
There you are, and none the worse for wear.
Boop. Boop. Share my screen. And there you go. Oh, excuse me. There you go. Now you see everything.
I do.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
I will check that out later, Dermot.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! We need to have a break.
Will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
Okay, that is definitely dorkness.
No, not like.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you all right?
I'm finishing it now. Please take good care of her. Brr, I'm gonna go kill an emperor. Brr.
Quickly! We must get her back to the encampment.
So she was important enough. Yes. But her thing isn't that she's not important enough, it's that she keeps losing everybody. So the Gallians have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was more than a test of our strength, like as not, they won't be taking any chances with the Emperor joining the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle us down. Still, with the help of that of our eastern allies, we've passed the first test, with our lines are still unbroken. As for Alizé, she's in good hands over the infirmary.
My lord, the surgeons have completed their examination. Mr. Salazar, it is that we feared she is locked in a slumber without any outward cause.
Grrr. Just like the others. Damn it all. Aye, the Gallians picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 Scions incapacitated, and with the enemy at our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search of a cure. The best I can do is see to it that Alizé is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Lugiri and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the Far East is under sail, and all must be made ready with their arrival. I'll keep you then. Fist. Nod. Turn. Leave. Judging by the Gallians' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones. Given the plight of our fellow Scions, I can understand if you feel on edge. But you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Meh. Alright, so it's going to send me to Mordona? It will. Alright, so that's where I'm going to call it then.
Congratulations. This is the point where you wait a few months for the next part of the major patch to come out.
Oh, is there going to be a hard cut?
So, yeah, this is basically where the hard cut in the major patch happens.
If that is the case, then I will at least go and complete that. To that hard cut. Herb. I am running. I'm running slowly, carefully, methodically.
One of the major reasons why I stopped playing World of Warcraft back in the day, after like finally switching from Alliance to Horde, was because I chose to play Tauren. And
oh yeah, Tauren moves
run cycle,
so slow.
Yeah, no, everybody moves at the same pace, but the run cycle makes it think you move so slow.
Yeah, you move so slow, and it drives you bananas. Like, I like Rogadin, they look amazing, but this run cycle just...
Hey, that's one thing Hrothgar have over Rogadin. They don't have a slow walk cycle.
Look, I tried Hrothgar, it was not for me.
I mean, yeah, we
welcome home. How well-rewarded Mistress Alizé gave Gallians quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alizé? I was certain she would be here by now.
I mean, if you want me to just voice Hoary Boulder, I'll do it.
Nope, I'm doing them all.
12 daughter too? Okay, we're really for me for arrival. We also sent a message to Taru post haste. Would that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. Greasby's report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Coultonet, Kryl, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. For all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all, though I suspect you must be tired of your journey. You must rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us, for the time being at least. Nod.
So this is where I make my weird recommendation.
And what would this weird recommendation be? Is it go do all the trials? Because that's not going to happen.
No. But first,
oh, hold on.
Meanwhile,
at the border of Alamigo, everybody died because they got gassed. The end.
The narrator returned to tell you Kian fucking died. No, I'm kidding.
Lord Xenos.
Attend hut.
Everybody loves Xenos. How can we recycle him again?
Look at that juicy booty. I want a juicy booty too.
You're not Xenos. You're not battle sexual enough.
That cutscene was a nothing burger.
I mean, it did its purpose. Oh, hey, you left. Hey, Xenos here. Well, anyway, Xenos light.
Anyway, the weird recommendation is this. Do a bonus stream on a day before Friday.
For?
FF14.
For?
You already told me it would be a spoiler if I told you how long you have left until Shadowbringers. But getting another stream out of the way might make it get you there faster.
Nah, we're good.
Okay. I
We're
mean,
good.
I mean, if you end up finishing Stormblood during that stream, you wouldn't just immediately start Shadowbringers, would you?
Yes, I would.
Oh. Well.
I'm not stopping. The MSQ keeps going. I go with the MSQ.
Okie dokie then.
If I hit Shadowbringers in like 3 hours in, I'm gonna keep going. So yeah.
You know what? I admire your dedication.
I mean, yes, I know it's supposed to be very sad and all that, but it's still gonna keep going. I'm not gonna take a break. No. I mean, the most I might do is exit to the main screen and we'll watch the cinematic. But that's it.
I mean, yes, please do that. The intro cinematic for Shadowbringers is fucking amazing.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's gonna make it even better.
I have not seen the intro cinematic for Shadowbringers or Endwalker.
Knowing that you haven't seen either of those just makes me even more excited to see your reaction.
The only cinematic spoilers I have seen are the Fly Me to the Moon trailer, which had like a little bits and pieces of all of them, but not like overarching things. So like I don't know the story shit that goes with them.
Also, it's not fucking canon.
Oh, they never are. All right, so with all that said and done, I'm gonna raid out, and we are going to raid, there's not many people on tonight. We're gonna raid Noan, who is also playing Final Fantasy XIV, and apparently looking at himself, because he loves Rosgar. No, not tonight, not tonight, Dermot. Cinematic will be when we hit the actual expansion.
I mean, I would say who doesn't love Hrothgar, but there's someone who doesn't in the room.
Raid message will be, oh no, everyone's asleep. Where did they go?
Dermot, it's
Actually, no,
not
just
nameless if you name them in the fucking call out.
And that Keesh will remain nameless. Someone won. No, that's fine. Oh no, everyone's asleep. There's our raid message. All right, so I will see y'all tomorrow. Remember, we will be doing Hi-Fi Rush, but we are going to be doing it at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So at our regular evening stream, the same time we did today. Because
oh shit, I'll actually be able to catch the stream then. I get off work at 8.
Yeah. So I'm trying it out. We'll see how it goes, like how my Monday mornings go without an actual like full evening of rest beforehand. So yeah, it'll be a good test. So until tomorrow, everybody, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Bye-bye now.